All right, it triggered right there, so I'm going to step this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's about 25 feet right there where it picked up my motion and triggered to the high beam. Hey, I'm Steve, and this is the Lovis Solar Street Light, 500 watt, dusk to dawn. I'm just opening it up, so let's get into it. Let me show it to you. All right, first thing, let me just show you the product so you can get an idea of what you'll be getting if you're interested in purchasing this. I will say that upon initially open up, it's very impressive. And of course, this side is the solar panel. Covers the full length. Okay, lengthwise, it is 28 inches. And it's right at 9 inches across. So the package contents are the remote control with batteries, and you get the various different hardware pieces needed to install it. Bolts, washers, and of course you get the hardware here to mount it, you know, to whatever, to a pole, to maybe a 4x4 or something like that. Everything that you need other than some hand tools are included in the box. You will install this sleeve on the back of the light with just a hex wrench and 4 bolts. Very simple. Just to show you, while the light's on the table, the tube will fit inside that sleeve where you're going to mount it. And there's 4 places for set bolts. So you'll be able to adjust wherever you want the light to be on the pole and then tighten these set screws. So this is where I'm putting it on my house at, and it was just 4 bolts. It's really easy, just burt and you're done. I'm in my garage right now. I haven't even charged them up outside in the sunlight, but let me turn them on right here and I'll show you how bright they are. They are super bright. All right, that was easy to get up there. Just took a couple minutes to get it up there and then adjust the set screws. So now I'm gonna let it charge some and wait for darkness. Let me explain a little bit how these lights work. When it gets dark, they are gonna dim down to about 30% of their brightness. And then when motion activates the light, they will turn on to 100% brightness. And then after a minute or so, they will return to the 30%. So I'm gonna walk toward it, trigger it, so you can see this. In the motion detection mode or the induction mode, according to the remote, these lights do not turn all the way off. They remain at 30% power. These lights will dimly illuminate an area like you can see in the photo, but when you trigger them, they turn on to 100% brightness. So you've always got a dim lit area when in motion detection mode. All right, it triggered right there, so I'm going to step this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's about 25 feet right there where it picked up my motion and triggered to the high beam. Okay, I've got my camera set up much closer so you can see the brightness. So I'm going to come around the corner and trigger this light. And there it goes. It is very bright. It's lighting up the area exactly like I want. So if you're looking for bright, you're going to get it with these lights. The light does come with the remote. You can turn it on and off with the remote if you'd like. The remote comes with an off power button. It also has timers, 2 hours, 4 hours, and 6 hours. It has an always button, and it has an induction button. And basically the induction button is what triggers the motion detection. So as I understand it, the induction button, use that, hit the light with that, the light will blink a couple of times, and then what's going to happen is any motion is going to trigger the light into its bright mode, and after no motion is sensed for 30 seconds or so, the light will reduce to 30% brightness, and it will stay there unless it is triggered again with motion. On the 2, 4, and 6 hour buttons, if you push one of those, the light will blink, and then what will happen, as I understand it, is at dusk, the light will stay on for whichever one you selected, the bright light, 2 hour, 4 hour, or 6 hour, and stay that way until it turns off after those designated time periods. I like the fact that it's a low level light and it stays on, and then when I get about 25 feet away, I can trigger. I'm going to walk towards it right now. There, it triggered. The light is very bright, exactly the way I want it to work. So I hope that if you're looking at this light, I think you'll like it like I do, and I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.